Recently, Pierre Poilievre, leader of Canada's Conservative Party, proposed retaliatory measures against U.S. tariffs and reducing interprovincial trade barriers if elected Prime Minister. His stance underscores the importance of safeguarding Canada's economic sovereignty and addressing potential threats posed by U.S. trade policies. However, reliance solely on countermeasures is insufficient. Canada must adopt a more comprehensive strategy and prepare for the possibility of a trade war to protect its interests while ensuring long-term economic stability. The United States is Canada's largest trading partner, with deep economic ties. However, this heavy reliance places Canada in a vulnerable position during trade disputes. U.S. President Donald Trump's tariff threats created tensions, endangering Canadian industries such as steel, aluminum, and energy. While Canada has used countermeasures and international arbitration to defend its interests, trade wars often lead to lose-lose outcomes, increasing costs and dampening economic growth. As such, Canada must act swiftly to address immediate threats, while implementing medium and long-term measures to strengthen economic resilience. Canada should engage in intensive bilateral talks with the U.S., leveraging its resource advantages in sectors like energy and critical minerals as bargaining chips. At the same time, building direct connections with U.S. states heavily reliant on Canadian trade, such as Michigan and Ohio, could create local pressure on federal decision-makers. Maintaining open channels for dialogue is crucial to seek peaceful solutions and prevent escalation. Canada can file formal complaints with the World Trade Organization, WTO, to pursue legal avenues for protecting its rights. This approach not only buys time but also leverages international opinion to pressure the U.S. into reconsidering its policies. Trade disputes often create uncertainty in markets. The Canadian government must swiftly reassure investors and businesses, introducing tax relief or subsidies to support affected industries, such as steel, aluminum, and automotive sectors, to mitigate short-term impacts. Poilievre's proposal to reduce interprovincial trade barriers deserves further attention. Currently, varying regulations and tax policies among provinces hinder the potential of Canada's internal market. Integrating domestic trade would enhance economic connectivity and reduce over-reliance on the U.S. market. Canada should deepen economic ties with Asia-Pacific countries under frameworks like the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, CPTPP, and strengthen trade with the European Union through the Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement, CETA. This would reduce dependence on the U.S. and create new opportunities for Canadian businesses. Canada should accelerate investments in emerging industries such as clean energy, artificial intelligence, green manufacturing, and biotechnology. These sectors not only align with global trends, but also bolster Canada's economic resilience against external shocks. Canada must build a national consensus on reducing reliance on a single market. Businesses and the public need to recognize the challenges and long-term benefits of economic diversification. The government should support this transition with clear policies and public education. With global geopolitics increasingly intertwined with economic dynamics, Canada should strengthen sovereignty in critical resource sectors, establish strategic reserves, and encourage the reshoring of high-value manufacturing to mitigate external risks. Trade wars can hurt specific industries and consumers in the short term. The government must transparently communicate the logic behind its policies, provide subsidies where needed, and ensure social unity in support of long-term strategies. Philosophical insights from both Western and Eastern traditions offer valuable guidance in formulating trade policies. Western thought emphasizes resolving disputes through laws and rights. Eastern traditions stress harmony and balance, advocating for win-win outcomes through dialogue and compromise. In the face of potential trade conflicts with the U.S., Canada must adopt a comprehensive strategy. On one hand, it should demonstrate determination in protecting its interests and taking firm actions when necessary. On the other hand, it must avoid over-escalation by using diplomatic and economic measures to resolve disputes. By integrating wisdom from both Western and Eastern philosophies, Canada can uphold its principles while maintaining flexibility. This innovative and inclusive approach will enable Canada to navigate challenges effectively, achieve sustainable economic development, and maximize national interests.